like, I like the draft would work here too. So I don't think they need to change much, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't think they need to change much. We'll see if we can take a look at the draft here as you are changed.
Hello.
Surprise. Hey.
Yes, I'm back. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm in the middle of the set. I don't usually do mid-set talent swaps, but I'm up for anything here.
Exactly. Well, you do now. You're the man now. Let's go, man.
Yeah, we get to shift it up. Khan, Barrick, Victor, Talus, Lilith from Only Chill. I checked their match thread. They have 4 controller, 1 mouse and keyboard. I'm not actually sure who the keyboard is. It might be Grover or their support because I saw the flick for a Vine Tech earlier.
Yeah, I'd assume so. Probably. I don't see yourself doing it on a controller. Probably not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean you can. It's just gyro, the Ralkion gyro, where you just.
Oh, man, that's a talent in itself, man. I don't think I could ever do that. It takes so long.
Some of those Splatoon players from Japan, they are insane with the gyro aim. It goes crazy. I'm sorry, I'm talking about Only Chill's draft a little bit. I talked about them. I didn't even look at the triple DPS Ashe solo tank Octavia over here. That is a big pivot from what they were playing last game.
I like that. That's my sort of draft. I love it where, you just got a bit of mobility. You're able to fly around. They've definitely got the Octavia in the back for the ult charge. Mm-hmm. And for the constant damage right through any lane they want, pretty much. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be up to those 2 flankers to do the job. Ashe, for me, is a great solo tank. She can do anything that a tank wants to have. She's got a shield, she can get in, she can get out. She's got a second life with an ult. So I'm definitely a fan of the draft, man.
Okay. How do you feel it matches up directly into Only Chill's draft? This is, I think, the first Lilith I've been able to cast today. So, I mean, just this comp in general, kind of standard old school tanks with double hit scan because they have controller DPS, 4 hit scans because they have 4 controllers, and then Lilith on support. How do you think the matchup is directly? Are you worried about Ashe potentially sustaining into the Victor Talus?
Well, typically, I think people would look first to like the Khan Ashe matchup, right? It's usually a thing where Khan's going to want to get right into Ashe's face and, just deny her the opportunity to get out. Mm-hmm. With that said, though, you've definitely got Andrew and Maeve who are very good at going above Khan as well. So really, it's up to them to put the pressure on Khan so that Ashe can live. Apart from that, it's fine. I think as long as they don't let Talus get too close, which will get pretty annoying. But we've just seen it as well. Talus and Ashe in the shield dance can get pretty annoying for the Talus even.
Yeah.
Victor will be a bit afraid. If Ashe gets the space to jump on him, you'll definitely won't be very happy with it. Depending with the point as well, Ashe and Barrick kind of cancel each other out. So it's okay for Ashe as long as she doesn't do too much bad, I think. I think it's all right.
Yeah, my biggest concern is just that I feel like she has to wear so many hats at once that it's a lot of pressure on whoever's going to be playing tank to be in the right spot, right? Because she has to be contesting point because no one else on that team is going to do it. She has to be pressuring Victor because, I guess Maeve and Andrew can do it, but depending on positioning, maybe not going to be able to get away with that. It's a couple hats that she has to wear. We'll see, I think, which one they decide to put on before their stroll around the Splitstone Quarry. I do want to ask, because we really didn't get to see a lot of Octavia, at least I didn't, before the end of the PPC, before the end of the PCML. What talent are Octavia's running? Is it still the ult talent?
Yes, the ult talent where Creeping Barrage, I think it is.
Yep, the one with the root before the actual root comes down.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, I was an enjoyer of asymmetric warfare. I was kind of hoping that people would have woken up to that one. I still think that one's really fun.
Honestly, I
understand it.
What's that? We're moving on. Is that what I heard?
Perhaps. Oh, we are starting. The game is being started on the back end, not necessarily on the front end. We'll see on Splitstone Unfair Only Chill. This should be on EU servers, as I mentioned before. So now server advantage goes to the team in blue for this game, Only Chill, with the primarily controller setup that they have. Lilith, I saw people talking in chat about where they'd want to put the Lilith. I think that kind of control inside of Spinner was what someone in chat mentioned. Do you think the Plat chat is correct, or do you think that they might be pivoting her positioning around depending on where they put the Ashe?
I think they'll struggle if they pivot too much. I think it'll be fine just trying to control right in the spinners, right on the tanks, and just allow Talus to kind of play by himself and stop the 2 flanks going in and doing too much. I think that's how they'll run it.
Okay, yeah, we'll take a look once they break it out. We also will look at the.
Yep.
It is Creeping Barrage is the ultimate. Display of Force is
Display
the
of
name
Force,
of
that's it.
the
Yes.
thing. Yeah, everything else fairly similar. Someone said in chat they really don't want to see Street Justice, and surprise, you don't have to. It will be Cat Burglar for that damage boost, and everything else is same as it ever was. No matter how long I go away, some of these talents still get picked. As we look at the first mid, well, I mean, Victor's going to go.
Oh, he's
Okay,
not. He's
this
not going
is
to the top. That's interesting.
they're five
Yeah.
stacking death falling in here. I think because of that Lilith.
Yep. And I think also because of that Ash, they know they don't want it to have any time to try and stop Barrick, right? So literally now they've controlled the space. They've just not let Ash do anything now. They seem to be controlling spinners, which is a very good play. They got Gorova on the top though. Very interesting position that not a lot of people use in the game actually.
Yep. I actually love that spot they are right now because they can stand up top and spam down and stop them from capping without being risked. But like, where the hell is the Victor going to go to shoot them? He's going to have to back up. As you can see him rotating now. If Andrew and Maeve see this, they can dive and get on him here, but not going to be able to do it with Talus protecting him still. Ash, not the best at shoulder tapping point. She's already down to half HP, needs some healing, but has to stay in combat as the drain goes away. Narco found Leighton and not even going to trade for it. Finds a second Invoke, hit a shot challenge finally, finishing
Lucky.
off that Talus, but only Chill with much better control right now.
Yep, it seems to be the team with the two tanks just making it very easy to control the space. Again, like you said, it's going to be pretty hard for Rest to stay in one position. And yeah, it seems to be playing out now, man. It's going to be interesting to see how they retake though.
Yeah, we'll see how they choose to burst through. I mean, they have charge on ult. They could pop Whirlwind fairly early as they use it to kite away Talus. Almost overcommitted for that, dangerously close to death here, but they're just going to back up, reset, try to go back up top again, and maybe punish the players that are split, but already Lilith ult. That is a lot of healing early in the game.
It's typical with these, right? The court not being up so early and not being able to buy it yourself is just very difficult. Oh, Talus coming in now. Oh. Ah, he's got the pick. Very nice.
Yeah, found that trade early. Octavia and Grover playing up top, forcing the Talus out, but now Leighton has to come back in after the second death to go in and contest. It's going to be hard to dislodge this Barrack, but they're shifting into spinners now. 3 versus 3 in there, but they have to deal with it sooner rather than later. With this, they go for that. They get the stun. He gets grabbed out of it. Tarek is low, and they do get the pick on him, actually, from how he turns. A Cursed Arm coming in from up top, trying to get some damage. Does find it on Barrack. Droppy just waddles to the point here. If these last two get staggered, they might not have another touch.
That's a very clean retake from Reds, honestly. It doesn't look to see that Blues are going to retake this. They got to watch for the Khan coming back now, though. I haven't seen anyone look at him. Can he dash this from the top? Not sure. He's done it. He's
Knocked off, though. Stuck in the back line, but now they can't stand on point because of his Victor up top. They've already lost two DPS down. Bones just running away. No chance. Avaleo's early death kind of opened the door. They knew that the sides were going to be open and free for them to walk in. And now, only Chill in solid control. We're going to see Victor take a long angle here, but without Talus pressure on that backline, he might have to just get out, but already pincered.
There you go, he's just gone down now as well. See, it'll be very interesting to watch the entire game. Victor will very much want to sit in one place, right? But these two flanks, again, time and time again, they're going to be splitting and breaking the angles and just getting on Victor.
Yeah, he's going to have to be really careful anytime any space has been opened up, because it's going to be something that they shove straight through. But right now, they don't have any chance to even put him anywhere. He's sitting way back there, forward holding on the other team's side. I love this, but they're going to pop, like, overpower to get him out. Whirlwind's there instantly.
Oh my god.
So much mobility to find and follow up on that.
Oh, you know, he was definitely spamming a Z button there.
Oh, yup.
Yep. Very good use of the talent, though.
He was hard mashing there, but for now, they're so far. They're dismounting them in spawn with the cart halfway there. What a great position taken by them here. This is definitely the closest match we've seen so far today as Tarek runs through. Try to a Cursed Arm for Peel. It will be a 1-for-1 trade, and now with the Lilith ult, they do not want to contest this.
Of course not. It's just like a Furo, as somebody said earlier. They're very, very similar ults. You don't want to take a fight where they just have a clear advantage.
Absolutely not. You don't want to do this. But they'll just die in the backline. They're buying a lot of time, actually. I think pulling people way back to try to chase them. But back to the cart now is only Chill, starting to make the move. The retake with the vertical flankers, I feel like unfair. Want to go over that half wall, right, and take that bridge from behind them.
Oh yeah, of course. That's the reason I call this a big mobility map. There's so many lines of sight that you have to watch out just because of the house and just flying over things. So yeah, you can get caught out really quickly. And Looks like the red team have picked up on that and drafted well.
And Vocal's playing exactly in that spot so he can be flexible, but rotating over, unfortunately, caught by that airstrike early as Leighton gets torn apart. That's what I was worried about. Ash has to be the one applying pressure. When Ash is getting pushed, she just folds. Unless she has Fortress Breaker or something like that in a whirlwind. Put out at a bad time. Pixel's also down 3 versus 5 right now. Overwhelmed. Narco in the backline. Can Bones even get out with this light? He will. But Vocal will be the one to trade.
Yeah, this is looking like they're going to go push it now. They've got it. Looks like it.
Yep.
Yep, there you go.
Close the door on them, and almost 5 ultimates strong for Only Chill coming into this. How did they get that without spending anything?
It would have been probably a lack of a game plan coming back out from the spawn. It's very difficult in Splitstone because there are many things you have to watch out for. There's the right side where you've got I don't know how to explain it, but you got the right, you got the left. They're very different and changing levels of positions. So you've got to have a plan to either take something quickly or don't do anything at all. And where you have no game plan, this is where you see this sort of thing happening.
Yeah, if Leighton is just like, I'm going to go hold the spot, you know, the tank spot. I'm going to go stand there. And then in that time gets walked over by Khan and Talus. Only Whirlwind though missing from Unfair, so it is at least even in that sense. Different mix-up here, though, right now. You can see both flankers going on Lava's side, but still all 5 in spinners from Only Chill. Leighton did not see Terra coming and just deleted. Ash evaporates, and Droppy's going to get so much cap time here. Are they just going to run away? I mean, they're taking advantage of just spam for now. Avaleo caught in the back line, but there's no one to spawn camp. They have to play off of this pincer if they want to make anything happen.
Good thing here is, right, Ash has got in straight away. She could have dashed right from the top and done something, but she seems to be in. And she also still has the ult available. I mean, she did waste it in the last fight, so she looks dead. But she's not touching the point right now. It's looking very difficult. Is anyone going to touch? Oh, they've got it.
Yeah, last second they get it there. I was worried they weren't going to touch it all, but they let the Maeve do it instead. They use mobility, to avoid the shots as opposed to just having the raw tankiness because there's not enough damage. They actually caught Bones mid-vines. What a grab, but Tarek once again just resigns himself to die. It's a 1-for-1 as Leighton leaves his ult and gets melted once again. This Ash is like made of tissue paper.
Yep, that's not it. As you said, when you're the only tank, you've got to live and you can't make mistakes. Otherwise, your whole team kind of falls apart. And that looks like what's happening now. Red team do get the touch though. They're still going for it. And Grover's going down now. Grover dropping the whirlwind again. He's worked for him 2 times, but not this time on the 3rd.
It would have worked for Leighton, I think, if he just didn't commit further. Maybe just drop a shield to protect Bones instead of going as deep as he did to try to chase a kill. It was a 1-for-1, but he had invincible positioning on their high ground, but still chose to push all the way down past. Now Avaleo caught and deleted by Cosmic. This Victor in a great spot here. In the one spot that Bones wants to play, just making it so that he can. And now Tarek taking the cross angle. Now Leighton's under pressure because Bones is under pressure, and they are really just dismantling the high ground hold that Unfair had.
Yep. I think Ash has got to play just a little bit slower Leighton. Just because, again, he's dropping and it looks like they're not getting much space with it. He doesn't want to play too slow either. He does want his flanks to go in and do something, but it looks to be very hard with the space they're able to take with 2 tanks on the blue side.
Yeah, they're able to just dominate both lanes at once, and they try to shove it, but with the hit scans there, Ash is just, again, not the tank to make that work. But Leighton now, pushing out Droppy, he's going to have to force his way out, almost caught as well by Octavia ult, and it will actually finish off the kill, but with Bones dead, that's almost all the sustain. Cosmic coming in from Mines in an entirely uncontested position. Airstrike, he's found 3 already this fight. Pixel can try to fight it, but it doesn't matter. Pixel, if survive or not, it doesn't matter. Nope. Another one for them. And wait,
nope.
Okay, you're
what?
Probably.
Look at where Leighton ulted. I'm watching on the stream. Hold on. What happened? Leighton, what happened? He walked off. He walked off.
Yep,
I just watched. He just walked off.